Hawks International, a carnival, mass camp, and community organization that has been a mainstay in the Eastern Parkway Labor Day Parade for over 30 years, has decided that they will not participate in this year's carnival. In a statement released last week, Hawks International said they are no longer able to participate in the West Indian Day Carnival presentation because of the increase in costs, lack of funding, inability to host fundraising events, and the inconvenient and excessive restrictions imposed by the NYPD, and the inability of the West Indian American Day Carnival Association, WIDCA, to properly represent the producers of the individual mass camps.
Nothing that they do right now would correct the Parkway for this year. It's not going to be corrected. You're going to have the same chaos. You're going to have the same disorganization.
I also asked Mr. Chase about production costs, restrictions by city officials, and what he expects to accomplish with this bold stand.
Let's say you have 300-400 people. You're talking about $60,000-$70,000.
And that money you have to raise yourself?
That money has, yeah.
Do you get any kind of sponsorship from the West Indian
No.
Association?
Not. As a matter of fact, we have to pay a fee.
You have to pay them a fee to be on the park?
Yeah.
So that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, well, that's why we have decided after all these years that what we've been doing is an exercise in futility. It doesn't make sense. Unless there's a change, we will not be participating again. We're taking a stand, and we would like to help to restructure the whole thing. We would like to see the management of the carnival change, that it's reflect on that board a representation of all of the people who make up the carnival.
In a letter and a telephone conversation with Mr. Thomas Bailey, Secretary of the West Indian American Day Carnival Association, Mr. Bailey states that Mr. Chase's actions were mischievous and malicious. He also said that the West Indian American Day Carnival Association gets sponsorship dollars from corporations and use those money for operating the parade, and some of that money goes to the individual mass camps. In 2003, mass camps received a startup fund of $500 from the association, and that amount was increased to $1,000 in 2005 and 2006.
If they're serious, what we need is a town hall meeting. Let everybody come together, drop their egos, drop their personalities and whatnot, come out here and put this thing together.
Will Labor Day Carnival be the same without Hawks? Will Hawks and WIDCA come to some agreement and work out their differences? Will the revelry of Carnival be as free as before? These questions and more are left to be answered in the next coming weeks. Dreadless Ras, New York Links.